The White House is stepping up its push for a deal on Ukraine aid. President Zelensky is meeting tomorrow with Biden at the White House. He will also meet with Speaker Johnson. Texas Congressman Pat Fallon joins me now. Congressman, Biden's bringing in Zelensky to put pressure on you to pass the Ukraine aid package. Will you cave on the border?
No, absolutely not. I mean, you just saw, Stu, it's never been worse in our history.
Right.
We had 12,000 migrants cross the border illegally just a few days ago. And to put that in context, 1,000 a day is a lot. And the agents, the Border Patrol agents, tell us that they can't physically handle more than 5,000 because they have to process them, and there's a certain, there's a way in which they have to do things. Well, they have a system.
You've got some leverage here. Obviously, you've got some leverage here. But what's your key aim in the border negotiations?
Personally, and we've talked to leadership, and I think we're all on the same page, we would like to have the migrant protection protocols, better known as the Wait in Mexico policy, reinstituted. We have to raise the threshold for asylum claims because, quite frankly, 99% of these people crossing the border are economic migrants. Yep. They're not political asylum seekers. The NGOs tell them to say certain things, and the Biden administration is looking the other way. And I find it rather comical that the Arizona Democratic governor is now saying that, oh, my God, federal inaction, they have to do something. No kidding. I mean, if you compare very quickly, Stu, what has happened between the prior administrations, under the Obama administration, the first 34 months, they had just about 1.5 million illegal border crossings. Trump had 1.6. Biden has had 8 million. And then Alejandro Mayorkas tries to tell us that nothing has changed. That's ridiculous. It
is indeed. Congressman, Hunter Biden, as you know, was hit with 9 new charges last week concerning his taxes. You're on the House Oversight Committee. Are there any direct links to the president here?
Yes, let me be very specific. So Hunter Biden has been acting as the bag man. And so there's supposed to be layers, and he's supposed to protect the principal, which is, of course, Joe Biden. But they got sloppy because I think in 2017, 2018, they didn't think that, or rather in 2016, they didn't think that Joe Biden was ever going to run for office again. Hillary Clinton was supposed to win, and she was going to serve 8 years, and then Joe Biden would be 942 years old by that point, so he would never run again. So there were links. For instance, his brother Jim got a $200,000 wire from a company that was in distress. That very same day, he cut a check to his brother for a quote-unquote loan repayment. But Joe Biden has failed to show that the original $200,000 that he gave his brother. Now, why wouldn't he do that? Because it never happened. Same thing with a $40,000 check from his son that went to then his brother and then went to him. His son was directly paying him allegedly for a truck repayment when his son was making $7 million over a span of 3 to 4 years. So why the heck would he need his money from his dad? So there are direct links, and there's also quid pro quo considering how soft he's been, and we can go down a litany of things that he's done with China and also Ukraine as well.
Is there being an impeachment vote this week? A procedural vote by all means, but a vote on impeachment this week?
As far as to have an official impeachment inquiry, I believe so.
Got it. Congressman Pat Fallon, thanks for joining us, sir. We always appreciate it. I'll see you again soon. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Stu.